So my name is Reinaart Pretorius. I am representing the Afrikaans culture here in Norway and around the world, I think. I am living in Oslo, at Rua, not far away from the South African embassy. And I am working in the Royal Norwegian Society for Development, where we work with business development in Africa. So Afrikaans is one of the 11 official languages in South Africa. And it's also a Germanic language, which means that my adaptation to the Norwegian language has not been too difficult. Since Afrikaans is the youngest of the Germanic languages, whilst Norwegian is one of the oldest, there are still a lot of similarities between those two languages, which make my way of understanding and speaking Norwegian much easier. In our family, we're talking 3 languages, so I speak only Afrikaans with my children, while my wife is Norwegian. She speaks Norwegian to the children. And then me and my wife, since we have met in South Africa and met in English, we speak English to one another. Afrikaans culture it's very often very Christian. So we're coming from a very Christian family and with Christian traditional values, respecting one another, trying to work hard and trying to achieve something by having a purpose in life. And that's also the values which we are trying to sort of incorporate into our lives in Norway and with our friends and family in Norway. What is new and what was challenging in the start was to get used to the Norwegian culture in how they sort of pronounce and look into one another and talk with one another. In my culture, at least, we are looking very much up towards the elderly people, calling them by uncle or aunt. Whilst in the Norwegian language, those sort of words doesn't really exist in terms of speaking to one another. It's very often a direct name where a younger person can call an elderly person on their name. That type of sort of adjustment is something which I had to get used to because it was new to me. There are obviously a lot of other different challenges and different sort of things which we have to sort of adapt to. This is just one example, but it's also the way of living and the lifestyle, obviously the climate and climatic conditions, the amount of planning before we have parties or festivals going on, impulsive visits by friends or to friends are very sort of limited sometimes, where you sometimes have to sort of plan in good advance before going to a friend or seeing some friends. This is something which was completely new to me and which we had to also get used to.